In this episode of Liveable, we will look at the balance between urban accessibility and rural calm from the perspective of young people. Tagum City is known for its rising vitality that meets the calm of nature. It is a seamless combination of metropolitan comfort and cultural richness. Tagum is alive with
As a child who grew up in a urban setting, medyo na-culture shock konti. But the simplicity of the place actually drew me in even further kasi parang, may probinsya feels siya, but through the years, nakita mo yung development. Like, there's so many buildings na gyud diriya, mga establishments na diriya na wala before, mga roads na paved na siya, na wala before, especially sa area din namin. And because of these roads, nagkaroon ng easier access for basic necessities and also easier for people to move around. And as years went by, nakita na ko, daghan pod mga kailan ako na nag-move po diriya from nearby cities. So, nakita na ko na, okay, naman day potential jud sa Tagum. And although we have so many buildings na diriya, gina-prioritize gihapon na mo ang environment. So, makita nimo nga tanan buildings na ay mga plants pod, na ay mga waste na kanang gina-segregate jud nilag maayo, ang schedule sa ato ang pag-pick up sa mga basura. So, in a way, bisan pag naay development, gina-prioritize gihapon, dili mapasagdan tong iyahang nature iyahang natural look gyud kasi nga gusto namin na hindi lang concrete jungle yung Tagum. We don't want to do the same things na ginawa ng ibang cities. And mahirap na kasing i-revert back kapag masyado ng maraming spaces occupied by pavements. Kesa kung i-convert mo lang siya into spaces like this na marami pa ring plants, marami pa ring soils. Kasi mas marami pa ring mga opportunities for para nito, hindi ganun kainit. So, okay pa rin maglaag-laag ba? Good.
The best way to say how livable Tagum City is the business industry because it's booming. They're more focused on building businesses, building careers for themselves.
Usually magud pag makadungog tag city, usually mabati nato na medyo extravagant ang pagpuyo, busy ang kinabuhi. Pag maingon pud ta og kanang kumupuyo pud tag probinsya, medyo laid back siya.
This is the environment that fuels Z and K's journey in the heart of Tagum's coffee culture.
But Tagum City is somewhere in between. Naagihapon ang pagka-peaceful sa syudad, but at the same time, mabati nimo nga daghan gyapon kayong opportunities alang sa mga katawhan diri. So if you want to live a simple life while you want to strive for progress, development, and to grab a lot of opportunities, perfect gid kaayo ang syudad sa Tagum.
Tagum City is very compressed, it's very dense. Pero concentrated lang sa tonga sa city ang activities. So naadiri sa tonga ang City Hall, naadiri sa ang mga hospitals, mga malls, businesses, anything. So aside na in the outskirts of Tagum City, dito nimo usually makita ang mga houses, mga subdivisions. So I think it's a good setup for a city kay para we go downtown to do things, to do errands, to do business, and then we go to the outskirts to live na kanang hapsay lang, kanang hilom ang lugar.
Kusog kayo nga to ang support sa atong youth, especially sa youth development programs nato. So makita nato nga tungod anang mga support like mentoring, tapos na po yung mga gagmay nga mga support po in terms of financial.
For us here in the city, we made sure that the sectors are really well represented. That is something that we really wanted to highlight in youth participation. We wanted to make sure our youth is given the opportunity to make their skills appreciated any way they wanted to showcase it. Proud din kami na here in Tagum City, yung mga kabataan namin are given the chances to be taken care of, especially in their mental and health being. Currently, Tagum City, with the leadership of our local chief executive, we launched the Atiman Center.
The reason why I really love Tagum is the people here are very welcoming. Compared to my other city, it was a bit depressing for me. I had a lot of trauma in my old city. But here in Tagum, I've recovered because of the people who really helped me throughout my journey.
What makes it livable? Because we wanted to ensure that the concept of inclusivity is not only a concept, but we wanted to make it really happen.
Tagum strikes that rare balance between a peaceful environment and a thriving hub of opportunity. But Tagum's progress isn't just about buildings and businesses. It's about investing in the people who shape its future. Z is a young mother, government worker, and a cafe owner who brings a unique balance to her life and to her city.
Tagum City is very consistent as a national awardee of business-friendly LGUs in the whole country. Wala ko nagdahom na mosulod pud kog negosyo kay for me business is a commitment gid siya. Mura gud ka ng meme sa Facebook good. Pag negosyante daw ka, ikaw pay tig market, ikaw pay tig kumpra, ikaw pay tig post, ikaw pay accountant, tanan-tanan imuha ba? Naganahan man pud gud ko ba? Find the right people para to help with your business. Kay kung ikaw lang isa, dili gud ka mag-flourish jud, maglisod jud ka. So katutong time na murag nag-try lang pud kog balance gyud. Tudluan na mo tong isa nako ka sinaligan pud namo nga staff didto paspas pud sila maka-pick up og mga ginatudlo nako. So isa na siya sa nakatabang gyud sa ako
With her cafe, Z wants to provide more than just coffee. It's a space for people to connect, share stories, and feel at home in their city.
Ang special sa Happenings is, of course, ang people good actually, no? And Happenings is from the word happening. So, always na mo ginayon, ay, what's Happenings? Coffee mong good is, di ba, usually, inom mong yun tag-kape, kay embedded na yun siya sa culture sa Pinoy, na mag-inom mong kape, kay mag-chika-chika, mag-story, to catch up. So, moto siya ang kanang branding good sa Happenings na to help people to socialize and put down their phones kay kung ano po ba yata sa social media karon. So, moto siya and then the rest is history na good.
Tagum City achieves a seamless balance of urban expansion and rural relaxation, with enterprises thriving amid open green areas. And leading the way, Tagum's next generation. Up next, we'll explore how a young trailblazer is shaping the future of this city, creating a city that's not only livable, but undeniably dynamic. Tagum City is where opportunity meets aspiration, particularly among the youth. With a thriving economy, young entrepreneurs are driven to grow their businesses here. But what's a metropolis without its drawbacks? Learn more about this from a young entrepreneur's love and hate relationship viewpoint. Kate dropped out of college to dive into his dream. Since the pandemic, he's run his cafe full-time, grappling with both his frustrations and deep-rooted love for Tagum.
In my opinion, yes, Tagum City is livable. Kay nag-aapas na siya sa current industry standards sa Davao, and also siguro if compared sa Manila and Cebu, we're light years behind of them. But compare sa Davao, I think naanatanan kay I think traffic is the number one telltale sign na busy streets mean a busy city. I think the only downside with Tagum City is the lack of transportation lang. I think the pedicab system is really outdated for its time. I think we need to move on to better public transport like jeepneys, buses, or even trams. Tagum City offers a lot for the people. So not only food businesses for personal consumption, but also for employment.
For Kay, coffee is more than a product. It's a way to reimagine Tagum.
With the coffee industry, I think it's best to start here sa Tagum to get a feel of the coffee industry lang sa. And i-compare nimo sa Davao, very saturated ang market. Tagum City has a less buying power in compared sa Davao City. But pwede nimo makontradict ang buying power sa people with the smaller competition circle nimo diri sa Tagum. I can say nga gamay pa lang gyud ang big names here in Tagum. Mostly people still flock to major chains. So I think it's best to set up a business here in Tagum now kay young pa ang market. There's still a long way to go for Tagum. Ang mga tao sa Davao, usually they support businesses by buying their products and then creating a community around that specific business. So that's the thing na murag kulang sa mga business sa Tagum, murag certain fan base gyud na mo support sa imo all throughout. And mo na siya akong ginatry og build o ginatry og pangita kung unsaon nimo siya pagkuha og murag fan base. Siguro regulars lang nga mag-support gyud sa imong business all throughout. Same siya sa Davao na naga-create og community ang mga Tagumeños around a certain business. So sa isa ka business na murag isa ka family, like a group of friends na mag-support lang sa business, mag-adto lang kada adlaw, bahala walay paliton. But ang moral support, ang pag-engganyo og mga tao nga maadto sa negosyo para magpalit, nga na siya ang ginabuhat sa mga Tagumeños.
Z and Kay's Cafes serves as gathering spots for Tagum's community, each cup bringing people closer. In a city on the rise, These spaces remind people of what makes Tagum special.
Lahi pud ang mga Tagum, mga taga-Tagum kay namagud tay ginaingon nga Taguman your pride ba. So pag mailhan gani isa ka product tapos taga-Tagum siya kay mo support gyud pud ang mga taga-Tagum. So sometimes makita pud ninyo sa local scene diri at although naay mga big establishments like corporate establishments diri nga naga-open, still ga-patronize gihapon sila sa mga local kay ma-compare man gud nila nga kaning mga local nindot ang product at the same time ang hospitality pod namo diri ba kay dili pod siya ma-compare sa lain like taas pod among standards.
Maraming factors tayo or several factors kung bakit livable ang Tagum City. No? Number one, yung growing economy ng city government of Tagum. City government has a rapid growing economy because of the various industries such as agriculture, manufacturing, retail, and other services. Kung mapapansin natin, ang dami-dami ng mga establishment in Tagum City, no? We have a lot of malls, other establishment and growing businesses in Tagum City. Marami tayong mga negosyo, yung mga ginagmay na negosyo, lalo na kung papansin nyo, no, kung tuwing gabi, we have a night market. So marami tayong mga nag-uusbungan na mga negosyo dyan sa night market.
Para sa amo sa negosyo pod namo, nami mga patrons kanang mga suki na gud gani. Kay murag mahimo na pud namong mga friends. So that's the beauty of local, medium, and small enterprises here sa Tagum.
And there are other people who try to make their own rooftop spaces pod. Aside from that, I think it's the people na gina-connect namo, the customer service na gina-offer namo, which makes it different yun from other rooftop. Every customer has a different perspective, every customer has a different need. So every customer dapat personalize ng imong customer service sa ilaha. But aside from that, good quality coffee, source your beans from local farmers like in Mount Apo, and then have it roasted with roasters in Davao City. Ana lang, ang ginapush lang ginamo diriya is quality over quantity.
Tagum's progress isn't just about buildings and businesses. It's about investing in the people who shape its future. Following this break, we will go deeper into the issues of running a business while working on many responsibilities at once. Before the break, we saw how Tagum's youth are redefining the food and beverage scene with happenings and drip cafe. However, behind these lively establishments lies the reality of being a business owner, particularly for those who are balancing numerous tasks. Tune in with us as we continue to gather insights into their challenges. Running a business is never easy, and for Z and K, it's a journey of highs and lows, triumphs and struggles.
Karon full-time pagyud ko nga LGU employee, tapos parent pud ko. So tinuod gyud ng mom guilt na ginaingon kay sobra na ako ka busy, murag dili gud na ako matutukan gyud akong anak ba. So she's just 3 years old, so medyo dili pa kaayo dako kayong panginahanglan, but we all know nga kani nga mga stage pod clingy pa ni sila sa parents, especially sa mama. So maka-guilty lang gyud nga dili kayo ko there for her. But I try to do things na para sa iyaha, nga kanang gina-explain ako sa nga mulakaw ko, kay muuban lagi daw siya, mag-duty po daw siya. Mayroon lang ko nga, no, I'm gonna work kasi I need to buy milk. Oh, ganun. Tapos milk raman iyahang katapat. Ano ko, okay, milk.
So dako igtabang ang online class for me to push a business idea. Kay very ballsy magud kayo mag-push kag business. Need nimo ang space to cater people, especially with the restrictions sa pandemic. Ang idea lang nako ato is nakuha lang ako sa TikTok. and sa Instagram na magbuhat og coffee shop with minimal resources lang. So I started with 15,000 pesos and nag-gina-rolling lang ang kwarta. If makakuha migda ko nga sales karon, ipalit og bagong gamit, ana-ana lang.
I think na you need to find the perfect people in your life. And my partner is also very supportive of me. Lost time is a lost time namang gyud no. So dili na gyud na nimo balik bisan unsaon pa nimo pagbawi. But I try to make time gyud na pag weekends, kami ra gyud na siya. So manlaag mi or na may laag na kamera sa kaming tulora sa akong partner ug ang baby na po'y laag na with his family kay actually orphan naman good ko so wala na ko'y family diri nga side except sa akong sister. So akong sister na pud siya anak so in a way magbanding na lang pud na sila. So dili gyud mawala ang mom guilt. And to be honest, kay na-extend man pud mi og oras sa coffee shop until 12 midnight naman gud mi open. So usay maagabihan pud ko didto. Pero kung mukauli ko tapos mata pa siya, I try to make sure gyud nga makadula gyud mi. Like she knows that I'm her mother and she knows na kaning wala ko kay nagatrabaho ko. As early as this age niya nga 3 years old pa lang siya, ginatry na kog pasabot sa iyaha kay tinuod lang kisugoy dili gusto nga full-time mom. Kanang gusto pud baya ko nga dili na ko manarbaho kay kapoy pud baya no. Or dili na ako magnegosyo kay lahi na ako ipahandle. But in this economy manggod, syempre, kinahanglan na gyud nga magtrabaho ang both parents. So, ako lang is at least mahatag na ko sa iya atong mga bagay or mga butang nga wala nahatag sa ako growing up.
To the youth, I hope that you find your niche. You find something you love to do. Tapos, bonus na lang ang income. I think you have to start with something you love to do kay para work doesn't feel like work. Work feels like something, something to pass your time. And then, ang income mo, abot lang na siya once na nagadaghan na ang mga customers nimo. Nagadaghan na imong clientele, nagadaghan naga-support sa imo diraan na nimo makita ang money na nagasulod. Art and music is something that Tagum definitely supports aside sa food and beverage industry. If you have a passion project lang na gusto niyo i-push, gusto ninyo i-push, I think Tagum City is the best place to do it.
In Tagum, coffee is more than just a drink. It's a reflection of the city's spirit, warm, bold, and inviting. For Z and K and countless others, it's a place of possibilities. This city, the Palm City of Mindanao, is brewing something remarkable. Sip by sip, they're crafting the future of their hometown. Because Tagum is livable.